crazy project. I'll build 40 of these sleek, modern, badass carbon fiber sculptures, and it's a safe way to stay at home with the family and the newborn, and try to create some income while creating some amazing art pieces. And that's what I did, and it was kind of a big risk, and trying to tell the wife that I'm going to invest $1,000 in this crazy art project while we have no income. She was a little hesitant, but she's so awesome. And she said, okay, go for it. You know, what's the worst can happen? We don't have anything going on anyway. So, and then 4 months later, here we are. And I finally got them done after thousands of hours of sanding and polishing and sanding and polishing and sanding and polishing and casting these resin carbon fiber sculptures, and they all came out. And I just launched the website today, and thankfully I'm getting a little bit of feedback from it, and I sold a couple as soon as I launched it, and feeling pretty good about them. If you want to check them out, you can head on to Facebook and look on my Facebook page. It's a public profile. Just go to Nick Galante Racing, or maybe I'll put something up on my website, nickgalanteracing.com. But it's on a blog. It's nickgalanteracing.blogspot.com is where the actual sculptures are.
Yep, and then I posted a link in the on the podcast page as well. And then I will also put a link for you on the Norcal Carters. And the reason this really reached out to me, you and I go way back, and
yeah,
it's I kind of remember you trying to get into motorsports, and don't take this the wrong way. We're probably about the same age, but you were like the old guy trying to chase a racing dream.
Right. Yeah.
So
but
when you were out there at Sonoma, how old were you when you were like just first getting into karting?
So 2007 was my first year racing. My math is awful, but let's see. I'm thinking I was 28 in 2007, which is pretty old. 2007. No, I was 30.
Yeah, and let's be clear. We're not saying 30 is too old to go karting. It's not too old to go racing. When I met Nick, he made it very clear to when he met people, his goal was to race for a living. He made that very clear.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying he's the old guy. It's not the 30-year-old looking to get in a master's class. No, this is the 30-year-old looking to move through the ranks of motorsports. And
right.
It was so contagious because you had that ambition, and fast forward, you made it to sports cars.
You say contagious. It was pretty dumb, but it somehow worked out. But just, some determination. It's amazing what that can do. And I had a pretty good motivator in 2000. Let's see. Oh, in 1998, I broke my back snowboarding, and it woke me up because I wasn't really doing anything with my life. And I vowed if I got out of the hospital, okay. I realized at the time how short life could be, or how quickly it could change, because it scared me because I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. The doctors weren't sure how it was going to turn out. My intestines shut down, whatever. But everything did turn out fine, and I got out of the hospital and was like, man, I want to do something with my life. I either want to maybe become a rock star guitarist, or maybe become a pro golfer, or maybe like run for president or something stupid, or man, I really like cars. Maybe I'll become a pro race car driver. And I got out of the hospital and I was fine. And I told my buddy, I said, I want to race cars. He goes, you're first of all, you're an idiot. Second of all, if you love golf and you want to race cars, you should move to Monterey. I was in Vermont at the time. I was in Massachusetts, Cape Cod, Vermont. I was a golf bum and a snowboard bum. And he goes, you should move to Monterey. I said, where the hell's Monterey? He goes, Laguna Seca Racetrack. is 5 minutes from Pebble Beach Golf Course. I said, what? That sounded like paradise to me. I looked it up on the map. I said, that's where I'm going. So I moved out, packed up my car, moved out to Monterey in the fall of 99, right at the start of 2000. And with the hope and the dream of learning how to race cars. And so I went to Pebble Beach Golf Course, walked in the pro shop, said, I want a job. They said, okay. I went to Laguna Seca Racetrack. I was like, how do I start racing cars? There was a track day there, people with Ferraris and BMWs and stuff. And I was just walking up to people, asking them how to do it. And I was like, can you take me for a ride? They're like, yeah, where's your helmet? I'm like, I don't have a helmet. They're like, what car are you driving today? I'm like, I'm not driving today. Some guy lent me his helmet and put me in his Ferrari as a passenger. And I had no idea what an apex was. I had no idea what the corkscrew was. But I found out 5 minutes later, and I was hooked.
I want to be a professional race car driver. Okay, go to Laguna Seca. What's that?
I knew what it was from Gran Turismo, but I didn't know where it was.
That's crazy. But yeah. I think you said the key word, determination.
Yeah.
And I've seen that over and over and over the years. I've seen drivers with talent. I've seen drivers with talent and money. I've seen drivers with all backgrounds. But the ones that made it, they all had determination. And yeah. I think that was the one thing that was real attractive, and why I kind of just stayed in touch with you is. I'm not going to lie. When it's like, this guy wants to be a race car driver at 30. Yeah, whatever. Good luck, dude. That's some good shit You're smoking. And
yeah.
And then you went on and you became the F3 champion for the Russell deal, right?
I did. Yeah. I won the Masters Championship 3 years in a row that they kind of created. But most impressively, I've almost won the overall. I placed second in the overall against a formidable adversary, Brett Smers. What a great driver. It was a 2008 championship. Brett Smers ended up winning it. And
what's up, Brett?
Or was it 2000? Yep.
Actually, he's not
fellow
listening.
Carter.
So we'll say hi to Shirley, his mom.
Hi, Shirley Smers. She might be out there somewhere.
She's still out there.
But yeah, we battled tooth and nail. It came down to like the last race, and he ended up taking it, and so almost won the overall championship, but won the Masters Championship 3 years in a row.
Nice. Determination. Yeah. And again, you were 30 when you started on this racing adventure?
Yeah, I think I was 30 in 2008 and 31 in 9. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you fast forward to IMSA.
Yeah. The IMSA, one time at the time it was the Continental Tire Sports Car Challenge, the Grand Am Continental Tire Sports Car Challenge, and then it switched over to the IMSA series, and now it's the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge. And we've won 2 championships in 3 years, and looking for a third championship this year. And I think we got a good chance. And we're in the top GS class, which is really nice, racing with Team Bimmer World in a M4 GT4.
So you already have 2 IMSA championships.
We do, yeah. 2 IMSA championships. 2016, one with Spencer Pompelli in a Porsche Cayman, and with Team RS1, and then 2018 we won with Team Bimmer World in a BMW 325i.
So 30 years old, I want to be a race car driver. You ended up with the F3 championship. You're currently sitting on, and you're not done racing. You just took a little bit of.
No, I feel like I'm just getting started. Yeah.
Yeah, you just were forced into a break like the rest of us, and you already have 2 IMSA championships.
Yeah. I got the age of 55 in my mind. Yeah. how old's Billy Oberlin? Billy Oberlin's out there grinding it out for championships decade after decade.
So you have the age 55. That's when you want to hang up the helmet. That's your target date.
Yeah, as long as I'm having fun, 55. Yeah. The day I'm not having fun, day I'm not having the time of my life, and even a bad day in a race car is still pretty good.
Yeah, I mean that's totally true. I mean it's that's how I feel about being at the kart track. It's there's worse things out there, but I love your resilience, because our whole industry just got hammered with the COVID thing, because people, especially California, I mean when counties and cities and states start shutting everything down, it doesn't give you many options. But, here you are. You got these cool race car parts that who knows what the school would have done with them, right? They probably would have repaired them. Who knows? But you just said, no, I'm going to keep them.
They threw away a lot.
Did they throw away a lot?
Yeah.
But you kept it.
I tried.
And then
there was a couple I tried to pull out of the duster. I couldn't, though. There's too wedged in there.
But I mean, you hit some hard times, because, like you already said, you're a caddy.
Right.
So your income got hit there. You're a race car driver. Well, no one's racing, so your income got hit there. You're an artist. For those that don't know, Nick can play the guitar, and if you ever call SweeTech Racing Engines and you hear their hold music, Nick Galante is the one that made that hold music, and it was like a techno theme. And so you're an artist, so we all know you're already starving just because of that.
Right.
But then here you are piecing stuff together. It's like, well, again, determination, perseverance. You're not giving up. It's like, all right, well, let's sell this. Let's sell that. Well, how come I don't have any background music for my podcast? It's kind of messed up.
We should get some. Yeah, maybe I'll get some for you.
You'll get some
probably
some background music.
What kind of style would you want?
I'm gonna ask for mariachi.
Mariachi would be. But thank you, Jason.
That is one of my goals in life. Is I just want to, for one day, I want to hire a mariachi band just to follow me.
That would be good.
Because that music just makes me happy. Like, I just smile. And I want to make everyone else smile. Like, who's this guy that has a mariachi band following him? See, you're getting a visual, aren't you?
That'd be pretty good. I'm trying to figure out who it was in, like, 2013. We almost pulled it off. We tried to get an umbrella girl to follow a carter around for the entire day. I think it was Brett Buckwalter. We signed it up, and she canceled at the last minute. It was just like, unbeknownst to him, there was just going to be this umbrella girl following.
Oh, that would
Brett
have even been better if he didn't even know.
He didn't know. Yeah, it was just some girl who just followed him around the umbrella.
Oh, come on!
Right at the last,
I'm sure
we had
Jim
it all
Kidd
set up,
had something to do with that.
I think Jim Kidd did. Yeah, Patrick Kelly was in on it. I think he chipped in. Yeah, I think Ethan Wilson was involved.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe John Lewis.
I want to go back to what we were talking about, resilience, and when this pandemic hit.
Yeah,
the one thing that the one thing that I was thinking about is all these independent contractors in like myself. I had the racing, I had the race coaching, and I had the golf caddying that all stopped. But I'm thinking about the guys that had just one thing and they had all their eggs in one basket to all these race